Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And today, I just got a small little update for you all because there's two elaborate crypto news videos coming out a little bit later today after this. So guys, if you want yourself some juicy crypto updates, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Having said that, right now the crypto market is back in the green. Alas, it is not really that much in the green, but at least we're seeing some some positive numbers for a change. And a couple of interesting things have been happening over the last couple of days that I want to report on in this video. So for example, I told you all I want to buy XRP once it gets to about 77 cents or so. Now, unfortunately, a little bit early today, we did go to about 78 and just barely didn't hit our price target. Makes me wonder how many people follow up whatever I usually say, which is try to buy a little bit above the target. But I think honestly that a little bit above the target might have sufficed, but might not have. And that depends on what different chart of mine we were looking at. If we were, for example, looking at my exact middle line, which was about 77.5 cents, then we definitely could have bought a little bit above it at 78, which right now would have turned into some juicy 8% profit already throughout the day. Then again, I understand if some people actually did not catch this dip because again, my target barely did not get hit because our target would have been, wait, let's quickly put it perfectly here. Our area basically would have started at about 77 cents or so on Bybit. In reality, it's about 77.5 cents, but you guys get the deal. Then again, this is only half the story though, because I've told you all, focus on the RSI with XRP. On a daily perspective, focus on the RSI. As you guys can see, I still have my long positions open here and I still have all my active orders open as well to be buying XRP as we go down further. The reason for this, I'll tell you guys in just a second, but let's first talk about what I mean with this RSI. I told you guys before, if the RSI ever drops below 30 on XRP, I'm buying. Doesn't matter what the way it's looking at is, I'm buying. Because just statistically speaking here, the XRP RSI basically dropping that low has historically been such a good opportunity to buy every single time that I'm just going to basically wing it and take the risk, where it's like, if you try it 6 times, you might win 4 out of 6, maybe 5 out of 6. You might lose a couple times, but overall, it's a percentage game, and in this case, I think we'll just win purely off of that one indicator. It's just historically proven here for XRP. That's just juicy. And right now, again, we actually got ourselves an RSI of about 30 to 31. And so from that perspective, again, that's actually what I said in my yesterday's video. We can still try to actually buy it purely off of that. And again, I'm just a little bit bummed out that we did not hit my price target. But I'm also thinking maybe a couple of you soldiers actually did buy into it. So what is my plan? Well, as you guys know, I'm just going to be buying in once we get to this area. That's the most, I guess, close point that I am waiting for. And if we do not get to it, I'm happy the way we are because, of course, guys, I did add a ton of XRP and whatnot at the 76 or so cent mark already before. And so I'm pretty comfortable with where we are at. We're already in juicy profits. And it's right now playing a little bit of a cat and mouse game. We had a nice little bounce, come right back up to this little resistance here at about 85 or so cents. Right now it's coming back down. And that makes me wonder and think about the reason I kept these long positions open and the reason why I think this space is so interesting. Right now, for example, if you take a look at stocks, things are doing quite well. We had some uncertainty throughout a little bit, but stocks are doing quite well. Then again, if we're actually looking at all the macroeconomic numbers, it's such a confusing story. Unemployment going down, stock market doing good, but crypto going down? Why? So we're talking about a shakeout then? So we're talking about crypto needing a shakeout because it was over leveraged, but then again, it's not really logical because the stock market is doing so good, so why would we need that shakeout? And even then, it just doesn't really line up with each other. Usually these things go, oh, I'm hoping that my microphone is not cutting out because my headset is broken. I hope we're fine. I wanted to say usually these things go in unison, where if the stock market crashes or if there's a little open interest fix that needs to be made, then it also correlates back to Bitcoin or crypto as a whole. It's not only crypto where it happens for, so I'm a little bit confused about that one. Then again, guys, there's another little story which I need to tell you guys, which is if you want to get coins and you want to buy them before they actually hit the market, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I showed you guys all how to get your hands on Really Metaverse. I think it launched yesterday, right? Yeah, yesterday. I told you guys all how to buy it. I told you guys every single step along the way and exactly my expectation of how the price was going to go. And look at it today. We bought this coin for $1. Right now, it is $20 freaking dollars, which basically means we turned our $500 that we could buy into $10,000 in about, I don't know, a week or so. And literally every single person that has an account on Bybit with the link down below can actually enter one of my giveaways here. Because I partnered up with Bybit to send them a little text saying, hey, my people, they love what you guys are doing with those launch pads. Let me reward some of these guys. And so if you have a Bybit account with the link down below, which by the way, right now has the craziest bonus ever, $4,100, it's the highest ever, I'll pick a couple of people who can win themselves a couple of coins. Now, I'm not sure yet. It might be just $500. It might be $1,000. Last couple of giveaways we've done have been tens of thousands, but maybe it's just $500, maybe $1,000, maybe $5,000. But I'm also not sure if we're going to be picking 10 people or just 5. I have another couple $100 that I need to give away for just people who use my Bybit though. So all I can tell you for right now is join the Telegram. A link is down below. Be subscribed to the channel, press that like button, and comment something down below because I've already have here written down a little list of all the people who said yes when I previously announced a giveaway. This is our second entry. Everybody who right now comments under this video will get another additional entry for my giveaway. Keep it a little bit on the low because if there's too many people who enter, you have a smaller chance to win. I want this to be for the people who watch these videos all the way through. So once more, guys, put in the chat box or in the comment section down below. Yes, I want in, or let's go. Type let's go or let's do it. Both those things will suffice. Let's go or let's do it. And you'll get an extra entry ticket. And I think we'll pick 10 people who are going to be winning some money. All you need is a Bybit account. A link is down below for that. Check it out. And you need to make one deposit and one trade, by the way, because that way you actually get some of the bonuses. And otherwise, you might not be able to be selected. But I'm not too sure about that. It's just a precaution. Because what if you get picked and all of a sudden you can't accept your reward? That would suck. Because again, guys, I'm trying to work with Bybit on this one, so we got to give them back a little bit to get some, if you guys understand my drift. But I'm trying. All right, but that was my little update for right now. If you're wondering what I'm doing regarding Bitcoin here, by the way, I'm actually looking at it. I'm thinking, man, didn't we just get one of the most perfect bounces as well? Look at that. Look at how this moved. Again, if we just had our target a little bit above our Fibonacci level, which I told you guys about earlier by buying in at that point, and this is one of the most fun things about crypto and trading in that sense. I just like the most that we can literally look at some of the most important resistances. That's obviously how trading works, and supports. We put our targets a little bit above with a stop loss a little bit below, and 8 out of 10 times it works. 1 out of 10 times it goes like this, where you get a huge crash, where it just goes towards the next most support, for example, sometimes even below. And 1 of the 10 times it's just a freaking shizzle show, so to speak. But usually it just works, or there's some really big logic behind it, which is why a lot of people do trade and why a lot of people are successful with that. It's a little side story. Ethereum, however, wasn't really as clear, but it could also be because I'm not actually charting Ethereum. I haven't really done that in a long time. We just have one Fibonacci open here. We did not put in any of the most important supports and resistances for a little while, because I can actually see here that we do have one of the most important levels for Ethereum right there. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now, like the 5th bounce yet again. And we keep talking about that 5th bounce on the channel as well being one of the most important ones, because usually that's the reversal one. Here again, we are seeing that for Ethereum. Very interesting, but that's besides the point. Altcoins are actually breaking towards the downside as well, as Bitcoin is taking over just a little bit. Then again, regarding Bitcoin RSI, it was also worth it to buy purely from that perspective. Then again, XRP has like a really, really high certainty of RSI success. Bitcoin just a little bit less. But yeah, guys, I'm just being so happy the last couple of days. You guys might see the price drop, but in reality, I'm so satisfied with everything that's happening in crypto. I know it's not the gains that we'd hoped for. I know it's not 1000x gains on these specific cryptos. But to kind of comfort a lot of you guys, as I've said before, I'm showing you all these coins like real. And by the way, guys, there's another one coming up here shortly. It's called IZI or IZ, Easy. It's a multi-chain liquidity as a service provider. Not too sure how it's going to go, but I am expecting it again to at least go 5x from the point at which we can buy. All you need to have is BIT in your account, so check that out. But that's also what I've been busy with, to just show you guys different opportunities to make some money on the side here with crypto, with like my juicy freaking gems. They've all popped off. None of them have done bad. I think like 2 that we have shown are not as successful as others, but the majority of the things we show are still at price points which are just unimaginable. Turning $100, for example, into 10,000 or even 100,000 now. It's crazy. It's really freaking crazy. But that was it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. There's 2 more coming up, so make sure you are subscribed. And I'll definitely see you guys again in another crypto video later today.